even more strongly psychological form, has certain characteristics. And one of the characteristics of form identity is that it never feels complete. It never feels, except for brief moments which turn out to be delusory, never feels really at ease or at peace. It never feels that you are really and fully yourself, yet. Yet is added by the mind, because that's the little escape, which says, okay, yes, there is this recurring, almost permanently underlying sense of lack, of insufficiency, and of incompleteness. And many people who are not conscious enough don't feel it directly. It becomes translated into continuous wanting and needing this or that to fill that hole that they feel, to fill that sense of lack and insufficiency with something, to make myself complete in this form identity. And so there is an enormous need in human beings to add more to me, to make me complete. And that is the search, that is the enormous momentum behind human wanting and needing. The Buddha speaks of desire, and again, that's a little bit abstract. At his time, it was a powerful word, perhaps, but desire really is wanting, needing. And then you look for things to add to the accumulated content of mental identifications to complete my sense of self. So you look to, and it's strange, it's a little bit like it'll grasp at anything to add to me, whatever it can. And a very common one, of course, is material possessions that I identify with. I have more than you. This enhances my sense of self. I identify with my house. I identify with my car. In a very subtle way, I feel it's an extension of me. The car has become a mind object. And that mind object is used to strengthen, to enhance a deficient sense of self. And for a little while, it works. You feel bigger as you step into your BMW. You have expanded. Your sense of self has grown. And you are more powerful than all those little, puny little cars around you. And for a little while, that works. You feel almost you have arrived. And then, before long, it wears off. And then you sit in that car, and it's not that fulfilling anymore. It's just a car. It gets you from A to B. Oh, that wasn't quite it. And then you look to the next thing. And the next thing could be a relationship to complete me. Because the last one didn't work, it didn't complete me. Something went wrong. So you go out and look for it there. The ideal one I'm going to meet one day, I'm looking for the ideal partner that is going to complete my sense of self. And then it happens at times that you find him or her. That means it's called falling in love. And it says, okay, I found you, you are going to complete me, you are going to make me happy, which you sometimes read in the Lonely Hearts columns, looking for someone to make me happy. What they mean is to make my sense of self complete, to fill that lack that I feel. And so you might get married, and for a while the illusion is there, just that it was there with the BMW, that now I have arrived. This is when you fall in love. You have this euphoria of completeness. I finally, the story of me has completed itself. I have arrived. I made it. And then comes the honeymoon. And then comes ordinary existence. And all the things that arise in ordinary existence. And sooner or later, this ideal partner fails to live up to what she had promised when he signed the wedding document, that is to complete you, to make you happy. It's not working anymore. That feeling disappears. And then it comes, that I made a dreadful mistake. It wasn't the right one. He wasn't right. Or you begin to look elsewhere. But in the meantime, you've been looking every day for hundreds of little things to add to me, to enhance your sense of self. All kinds of little things to whatever. One could make a list of hundreds of things how that egoic self and mind-made entity looks for little things to add to me. Experiences.